Hello again, YouTube, and welcome back to Sakura Succubus. My name is MS-Punk1, and we shall continue here and see what happens. Last video we met Cosmos again here after talking some more with Marina. For a second I forgot her name, but after talking a bit more with Marina and learned the truth about things, we ran into Cosmos on our way home from work, and she dragged us away somewhere. And apparently we are in a cafe now. Some date this is. I have my arms folded. I have my arms folded, my long legs furled up beneath a table that's a little too small for me. Dragging me off a train was just the first step in Cosmos' diabolical plan. I barely had a chance to gather my breath when her fingers tightened about my palm once more, her eyes shining with excitement. Okay. Date? But where? What are you? And so, just like that, I found myself here. I was actually wondering where music had gone. Cosmos hurtled me all the way to this maid cafe. It's quite a cute cafe with white tables and pink walls. Hosts of flowers bloom on almost every available surface, and the smell of cinnamon and hot chocolate lingers in the air. Waitresses bustle past their black flats slapping against the wooden floor. Probably said all those things wrong. They greet customers with cheery cries of "Welcome, master," "Welcome, mistress." The freely dresses fluttering around their thighs. Some of the waitresses are carrying notepads, ready to jot down orders. Well, either sold trays laid with slices of apple pie and strawberry sardines and fruity milkshakes. Cute J-pop music dances in the air, mingling with charming shining of the bell over the door and the chatter of patrons, of guests and guests. I think I recognize this song, actually. Isn't it one of IU's? This cafe isn't a bad place to go on a date, I guess. There are a few couples here, other than Cosmos and I, who are acting all lovey-dovey, feeding one another bits of cake and holding hands over a tabletop. Cosmos was my girlfriend. I feel right at home. But Cosmos isn't my girlfriend. In fact, I hardly know her. Things are progressing way too fast, and I can't wrap my head around all of this. When you said you wanted to go on a date, were you being serious? What do you see in me anyway? Are you trying to get one over on Marina? Are you actually interested in me, or is this some sort of joke? What sort of name is Cosmos anyway? That doesn't sound very Japanese. Then again, you are a succubus. I guess it makes sense if your name isn't Japanese. Whether you and Marina have Japanese names, man. Are they their real names, or did they make them up when they came to Earth? Maybe the succubus moms had relationships with Japanese men, and that's how they ended up like that. How long have you been on Earth anyway? And is there some sort of succubus realm out there, where you guys live without humans? Guess I'm asking too many questions. Cosmos remains irritatingly unresponsive. I've asked her a dozen of questions since our smiling waitress showed us our seats, and she hasn't said so much as a single syllable. Is she trying to make me feel uncomfortable? Maybe she's sadist, just like Marina. Hey, Cosmos! I slam my palm against the table, hoping for some kind of response. Why do you bring me all the way here if you're not going to talk? What are you doing anyway? And that made her react at least. Cosmos blinks. She sets her phone down, then looks at me beneath her eyelashes. It didn't look like you were doing anything all that important to me. For the last 5 minutes, Cosmos has been busy snapping pictures of her ice creams sundae with kind of waitress, which kind waitress already brought over. She must have taken hundreds of pictures of a frozen treat from all sorts of angles. Her tongue stuck out her mouth all the while. The dedication to the art of photography kind of impresses me. It's kind of impressive. As a photographer myself, I want to commend her for her meticulousness. But another bigger part of me feels incredibly expatriated. Sorry, I probably said that wrong too. Thanks to the invention of camera phones, billions of people across the globe fancy themselves as pro photographers. You see people like Cosmos everywhere, taking snapshots of every aspect of their lives so they can upload them to social media. For some reason, people seem particularly fascinated taking food pics. I wonder why that is. Maybe it's because everyone, no matter their age, gender or personality, has to eat. It's easy to farm likes by uploading pics of food, particularly cute food like Cosmos sardine. I admit her sardine does look good. But I don't think there's anything that special about it. Try being a real photographer and see how difficult it is then. Cosmos returns my grumpy scowl with a small serious nod. Rapid Pound. And that social media site with a questionable name. Another nod. Define a little bit famous. Cosmos replies in such a simple, matter-of-fact tone. It takes me a few moments to process the full weight of my words. And the penny finally drops. However, I find myself gaping. 3 million? I say, that's something of an understatement. Yeah. Why are you surprised about that? Yes, a lot of famous actors and singers have less followers than that. I don't keep abreast of social media trends. I'm too old and irrelevant to worry about online clout. But I'm not completely clueless. I've been on Rapid Pound before, and I have a few ballpark figures to work with. Let me see. Take my own phone from my pocket and search through Rapid Pound. I pull up IKEA's profile and scan through it. I is one of Japan's most popular idols. Sorry for the cough. And she doesn't even have 1 million followers. She only has 700,000. Cosmos clears her throat and launches into an eerily accountable, accurate impression of IKEA's shrill tones. Cosmos' impression of IU might be a little too spot on, actually. I whine and I have to clap my hands over my ears to blunt the worst of it. IU's voice is quite powerful, isn't it? I don't know about that. You gave her a run for her money there. So saying, Cosmos began to take a few more photos on her ice cream sundae. By this point it started to melt, but that doesn't deter her. She focused on the dessert with laser-like precision. Her nose grounded. something scrunched in concentration. The finger taps at the phone dozens of times each second, and the flash sputters accordingly. I watch Cosmos leaning back in my chair. I thought she was a silly, frivolous girl, like the high school students back on a train. But maybe I was mistaken. For an influencer, she's surprisingly hardworking. Now I wonder, hey Cosmos, what's your Repupound name? I'm curious, yeah. I want to see what sort of stuff you've been posting. Cosmos giggles. Her cheeks turn pale pink with pleasure. Is she really that happy that I'm taking an interest in her? Cosmos blinks at me, suddenly shy. I nod my head stiffly, fingers gripping my phone like claws. My face is so hot it feels like a furnace. I know I should click away from Cosmos' profile, but I can't. My whole body's frozen up. Cosmos wasn't joking when she said her photos were lewd. The images on her feed are incredibly revealing. There's one photo of her dressed in a lewd bunny girl costume. A bottle of alcohol lodged between her breasts. There's another photo of her wearing a micro bikini. So sheer it leaves very little to the imagination. And then, most bafflingly of all, there's a photo of her reeling in a bathtub, playing with what appears to be a live squid. What sort of photos are these? These minigal of hyper-general images are interspaced with shots of sunset, slice of cake, cups of tea, and various other aesthetic things. But the majority of photos are one wardrobe malfunction away from full-blown pornography. Okay? Maybe you should put down the phone then. Is stuff like this even allowed on Repupound? Isn't it a violation of terms and services? How is more or less just having a bikini way too small for you, not too lewd? Maybe not, but you're on pretty thin ice. I stare at Cosmos's photos dazed. I can see Cosmos' butt, her breasts and her smooth, soft belly. There's so much of her, I'm starting to overheat. With trembling hands, I navigate away from Cosmos' far too tempting profile. when I slot my phone back into my pocket. Do you really not mind posting photos like that for the world to see? That's been nice to her, and as long as the, in this case, Rappi Pound, but I guess it's on like Twitter, or as it's now called X. I guess it's, or maybe Instagram or something, probably. I guess these were the version of one of those two. But yeah, as long as they say it's okay, I guess it's okay. No, I guess not. Since you're an adult, you can do what you want with your body, and we all got to earn a living somehow. 3 million followers is definitely more than a few, provided they are not all bots. Doesn't this girl realize how famous she is? Either she's very humble or she's total ditz. Given her slow, sleepy way of talking, I'm personally leaning towards the latter. Nah, there's nothing special about me, really. Cosmos looks at me determinedly, her voice shedding some of its sleepy, monotonous qualities. No, it's some cover of a game. Cosmos scoops up a bit of ice cream on her spoon, then proffers it to me. I look at it flatly, my brow furrowed. What's that for? Oh no, it's fine. I tried to refute Cosmos' offer. Or though it is by waving one hand before my face. I'm not a big fan of sweets. You eat it for yourself. You've been looking forward to that, haven't you? When did I become that? And yeah, and when did you decide that exactly? Really? First of all, you are a succubus, and that is the first time you had some fun. And then, for the second thing, you decide to get together. So as with that person. Okay. It is a little. I mean, I thought you were a succubus. I guess that is when she was pressed against me the first time we saw her. Ah, jeez. Cosmos looks and sounds so earnest. I feel cruel to turn her down now. I might be in a relationship of sorts with Marina, but she's not really my girlfriend. She doesn't seem to care about exclusivity. In fact, she told me this might happen. If Marina's okay with this, I guess there's no reason why I have to turn Cosmos down. She's a bit strange, it's true, but she's very earnest. She seems to genuinely like me, at least. Though I can't fathom why. Cosmos has done a lot for me, but the least I can do is give her a bit of affection in return. What did she do again? Alright then, Cosmos, I can be your boyfriend, for now at least. Yeah, I do. I was just thinking on the train back home, it'd be nice to go on dates again. I'm a little rusty when it comes to the whole boyfriend stitch, but I'll do my best. I'll show you around Tokyo and we have a lot of fun together. Dating two succubi at once sounds like a bit rough, but I think I can handle it. I want to make them both happy. And to start, I'm going to help myself to that spoonful of ice cream that Cosmos is holding out for me. Thanks for the food. I lean forth and clump my lips about the metal spoon. The gooey ice cream already melted. It spreads across my tongue and slides down my throat. It's sweet and so satisfying, and I shudder. Why are you surprised about that? Personally, I think it's a bit too late to worry about such childish things. We've done more than sharing indirect kisses. Yeah, we did it on the train. But if Cosmos is to be believed, and I don't think she's lying to me, she's never had a relationship before. This is the very first time she's done anything like this with a member of the opposite sex. That being the case, I want to satisfy her. As her boyfriend, her happiness is my number one priority. So if I'm going to be your boyfriend, we need to lay down a few ground rules. That's right. I survey Cosmos from across the table, my fingers laced together. We're still sitting in the maid cafe, bathing beneath the bright artificial lights. Cosmos has finished up her sardine with a bit of help from me, and now she's sipping a strawberry milkshake. I meanwhile ordered a glass of green tea. I'm not particularly thirsty, and a lot of beverages in this place looked like a heart attacks waiting to happen. I don't really like sugar at the best of times, and those ice cream floats laden with syrup and sprinkled are way too much. You're famous, Cosmos, so we have to be careful. Cosmos blinks at me, her expression uncomprehending. Why, she asks. Could it be obvious? What planet is this girl living on? If word gets out to your 3 million followers that you're dating somebody, my life won't be worth living. I might even be lynched. You heard of lynch? Who's that? I must say, I didn't expect that. Cosmos might be wearing a pair of kitty ears and some very, very tight booty shorts, but she has surprisingly escortic tastes. I guess you shouldn't judge the book by its cover. Next, she's telling me she's parallel to the works of Kubrick. Anyway, getting back to the subject at hand. I'm not talking about movie directors here. I'm referring to the physical act of lynching. I like that too, but we can only do those things in private. That's what I'm trying to say. You might not be an idol like I do, but your fans probably love you just as much as hers do. You have a huge following, and I bet most of them are men. They'd be devastated if they knew you were dating. It put a huge dent in your popularity. A dent, probably. It'd be nice if things worked out like that, but people aren't that selfless. I can date you, but you have to keep it secret. That'd be the best for both you and me. I don't think it's that difficult. Thank goodness. I'm glad convincing Cosmos wasn't that hard, but I'm perturbed that I had to bother convincing her in the first place. Shouldn't this be common sense? If her legions of fans find out about me, they tear me limb from limb. Dating a celebrity might be every guy's dream, but it's a lot more hassle than it looks. Popular girls are hard work, especially popular airheads like Cosmos. Hey Cosmos, I have a few questions. You said we were going to keep our relationship secret, didn't you? I'm very glad to hear that, but oh. We're not being very secretive right now. Cosmos and I are walking through a crowded street, like any lovey-dovey couple might. No, scratch that. No lovey-dovey couple would do what we're doing unless they have some specific kinks. Very specific kinks. After our date in the cafe, Cosmos asked if we could go shopping together. I was happy to indulge her with whims under the covert that she keeps quiet about this online. She agreed readingly enough, and I thought I'd be smooth sailing from there on. But I was mistaken. Not 5 seconds after we exited the cafe, Cosmos swapped out her kitty ears for a pair of fake poppy ones. Attached a tail to the back of her shorts, then kneeled down on the ground. She handed me a lead which she had in her pocket. Why was she carrying that around exactly? I clipped it about her neck. Now she's making me walk her about the street in public just like a dog. Talk about embarrassing. I guess I could refuse this weird suggestion of hers, though to be fair, I did try. I asked Cosmos blankly eyes narrowed what on earth she was doing, and she said she was trying to make me happy. That's what she said, and she looked so earnest, I felt obliged to take hold of her lead. I don't want to make her cry. At the time I thought I was doing the gentlemanly thing, but I'm counting a lot of stairs, which is to be expected. Middle-aged woman gives us a wide berth, when noses wrinkled, while a few high school students call words of encouragement give us a thumbs up. That comment spoken by a sharp-tongued, eagle-eyed housewife, kind of smart. But I guess it's to be expected. You're being pretty brazen. I wouldn't be surprised somebody called the police on us. So much for keeping a low profile. What society comes to, yeah, rödvinnets gone to dogs. Some way one of the other people said that. Crap, this might be bad. We're going to be discovered. A tug Cosmos lead. My palms sticky with anxious sweat. Come on, Cosmos, we have to go. Cosmos blinks at me and hang dog. Expression on her cute face. They might be looking at us, but I don't know if that's a good thing. In fact, I'm certain it's not. It must look like a pair of perverts. Cosmos wiggles her ass, which is barely contained by the booty shorts. They won't be smiling when they find out who you are. We need to go fast. Good Cosmos led another sharp yank. Despite too desperate to escape, but I'm too slow. Penny must have dropped because a few pedestrians are staring at us with newfound intrigue. Well, shoot, I knew this was going to happen. This is precisely what I wanted to Cosmos, what I warned Cosmos about earlier. The street is swarming with guys. They glare at us bloodlust evadant in their narrowed eyes. Are they going to murder me? Farewell, cruel world. The 29 years I lived weren't always happy, but I was rather attached to this mediocre life of mine. At least I never have to see my hair turn grey. The voices of those two high school students, Akira and Kaede, are they called? Draw me out of a panicked slump. I stare at my savior's eye wide and cry out. Yes, that's right. I'm Cosmos photographer. We came here to do a photo shoot. Look. I open my shoulder bag, then draw out my camera, relieved that I carry it around with me so frequently. Yeah, that's pretty funny. As if Cosmos would ever like me. Slowly but surely the bloodlust in the air evaporates. It looks like these guys are buying my excuse. Why bother telling the truth? Lying is so much easier. Alright, that's enough out of you. I'll give Cosmos let another sharp tug before she can say anything incriminating. Let's go. We need to get the photo shoot. Need to get this photo shoot on the way. I drag Cosmos along behind me, my heart hammering all the while. Cosmos might be cute, but she's dumber than a bag of spanners. Is this what the Marina meant when she told me to watch out? If I'm not careful, Cosmos really might end up killing me. Or at least I might die because of her. My first date with Cosmos progressed more or less smoothly after that hiccup. I convinced Cosmos to put the collar and led the way. Then the pair of us spent a relatively relaxing evening walking through the streets of shopping. After that, I invited her over to my home. Or to be more precise, she invited herself over to my home. I didn't want things to move too quickly, not on our first date. But Cosmos isn't the one to care about silly social norms like that. I was dead set on rejecting her, but her earnest pleas made me reconsider. Cosmos's taunting face is super effective against my fragile self-control. She can twist my arm in an instant. Fortunately, Cosmos is quite an easy-to-please house guest. She doesn't turn her nose up at my home. Glamorous vovities. And she even helps me tidy up. We watch TV together in comfortable silence when our show's over, she helps me prepare dinner. I was a little worried about Cosmos's cooking skills, but she's surprisingly elegant, efficient in the kitchen. That's what Cosmos told me, at least. I guess she's not just a rapid pounder, she's also an up-and-coming MyTube star. MyTube instead of YouTube. She doesn't have as many MyTube subs as she does on Rapid Pound followers, but some of her videos have upwards of 10 million views. Cosmos might not be a traditional celeb, but she is famous in her own right. She has legions of adoring fans all across the internet. But she decides to pledge her heart to me. That thought is more than a little humbling. It's been a while since I dated anybody, so this all feels new to me, but I'm trying my best. Once we finish dinner, I send Cosmos home. I have to go to bed early so I can be up in time for work. I have a quick shower, change into my pyjamas, then set my hateful alarm clock, then slide into bed and close my eyes. Must have been exhausted because fatigue washes over me like a tidal wave the moment my head meets the pillow. I yawn deeply, my eyes screwed shut. And then, less than 5 seconds later, I fall into a deep, dreamless sleep. I think that will be it for this video actually, so hope you liked it, and if you did, so leave a like to it as usual, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye!